Hi, you guys. So I really could have put this on a YouTube and the Restless because it sounded like a soap opera. So I wanted to come on and discuss conversations tonight, or tonight's conversations. Anyway, they used to have a lot of clips on TikTok, and they probably still do. And they also have the podcast, and they talk about relationships, right? Marriage and relationships. Most of them sound like they were married. And then there were some single people as well. And of course, it was co ed, men and women. So you got both perspectives. So Keita was, to me, she was one of the standout people on the panel. Now, I was thinking that she was a part of the ownership because she was so standout. She was her voice was always like in the clips, and people, you would just see her a lot more than you saw the other people that were on the panel. It looks like they have a completely different panel now, so I don't really know. I haven't watched in a while. Now, this is back in 2001, 2002, when everybody was just online, right? And so he's saying that she's trying to extort him. She's saying that he still owes her money because he released her. He let her go from the podcast, and so she's trying to collect money, I guess, that she feels that she's owed. He put it out there that she's trying to extort him, and because she said, you need to get this to me by X amount of time. But I don't, I don't really know how the law classifies extortion. So I mean, that's something for the lawyers and for the judge, right? But yeah, so she's doing this whole thing. Who the F did I work for over on her channel? But see, what I'm wondering if there was something going on between them, because when I was watching, she was married, and she's saying that she's no longer married. And he is also saying that he was married, I guess because she's also doxing him. She's doxing him, and she's doxing some other people, I guess, that she don't get along with over on her Who the F Did I Work For. She brought up his old DV case, I guess, with his wife, or first wife. I don't know, child. He could have been married twice. But he said he was young. He said he was like 19, 20 years old when that situation happened. And it wasn't DV. I think he said it was disorderly conduct. And it was expunged. But she was bringing it up in her video. So I don't know. I just kind of am wondering if something went on between them. And maybe that's why she's no longer married, or I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on, if you're following them, or following conversations tonight, or tonight's conversations. I don't know which one it is. Tonight's conversations, I believe it's tonight's conversation. Anyway, I said this in one of my older videos. I do not like panels, and this is why I don't like panels, because you have to really trust the people that you are working with, especially if you decide if it's not your channel that this panel is going to appear on, because of stuff like that. Like, you guys can get off into doing all this business, but you don't handle the business side of it, thinking that you can trust the person. And that they're just going to do the right things. And so she was saying that he owed her for makeup and hair that she had to have while they were traveling, because their podcast traveled. I feel like he handled the marketing for them really well, because he definitely got them on like tour really early on. So I'm sure they were charging some type of door fee, and they probably were supposed to split the profits. And then, of course, whatever they were making from the podcast and the streaming services. So she's probably right. She probably is owed some type of money. I don't know. You can go on the back end and look to see how much these things make, especially, I don't know about the club dates, but the streaming, she can get the numbers for that to see how much money he's making. And so if whatever her share of that was, that she can figure that out. So I don't know, but that's why I don't like panel discussions and I don't want to go on anybody's panel. I'll stay by myself because you never know if people are going to handle business on the up and up. And I'm not accusing Ace of anything. I don't know which side is is the truth. The truth is probably in the middle, like that saying goes. But let me know what you guys think about tonight's conversations, the change up. I guess they've changed, switched out a few people. I don't see that guy who started that whole conversation about women have to bring something to the table, because it was one of the guys that was on this panel who started that conversation, and then it was just all over the place. Kevin Samuels and everybody was talking about it back then. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this conversation. How do you feel about panels? If you are a YouTuber, how do you feel about sitting on panels on someone else's channel without your paperwork being right? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.